2 years ago, I uploaded my first Deepwoken video. The game had just dropped and I found a new interest at the time, which was content creation. Since then, a lot of things have changed. I've grown as a person, as a content creator, and as an individual. The game has changed a lot too, for better or worse. Now, what hasn't changed since then is the current sphere of Deepwoken, the content sphere. Within Deepwoken, the content creator sphere has always been so grim and stale. I don't know what it is, but a lot of it is just rehashed or reused content. So it's hard to really stay competitive in that niche while not getting bored or wanting to do something else. This involves things such as solo progression videos, which I've tried, they just aren't for me. Update content, which is scarce and is really limited to the developer's update scheme, as well as showcase videos, which I like, I just don't have time for them anymore as they require a lot of time of actively playing the game. It gets difficult trying to keep up with the game. What types of content can you expect when you search up Deepwoken? When you search up Deepwoken, its content can pretty much be broken down into 3 parts. You have showcase videos, progression videos, or update overview videos. These 3 video series can pretty much lift up any YouTuber in the Deepwoken creator space. So if you are looking to be a content creator in Deepwoken, I recommend you take out your pen and paper and start listening to what I have to say. Back in 2002, July 12th, I had just started learning and understanding what it actually meant to be a content creator. I had uploaded 2 videos after unlocking this newfound knowledge that pretty much had set up my channel for success. Now, at the time, I only had 200 to 600 subs, managing to pull up views from the 30,000s to 50,000s. Now, you may be thinking, how exactly did I achieve this on Deepwoken, and how did I continue to stay on track? Well, this is actually very easy to get into, and that's really just this one key to greatness: 3 to 8 minute videos that are easy to follow through. Now, back when I started, I was super ambitious, and I had a crap ton of free time, so it was easy for me to actually keep this up. But pretty much, I would upload daily videos that were easy to follow, each consisting from a time range of 3 to 8 minutes, some even being as low as 1 minute. Now, if you are serious about growing your channel on Deepwoken, I highly recommend being consistent, because if you aren't, you'll be drowned out by other content creators who do consistently upload. After all, your viewers require a consistent, steady flow of content that only you can produce. As a creator, you should take this responsibility 100% serious. Think of it being like a tree that you have to water every so often to keep it growing. Channels that do this very well that I've seen that are growing currently is Nogo22. For this video, we'll use him as an example. So what exactly makes Nogo22 special? Now, as you can see, Nogo22 does the exact thing I mentioned earlier, making content that consists of 3 to 8 minute videos while also having some one-off 1 minute long videos, all of which generally do very well. He has also taken the liberty to even make longer forms of content in different ways via 16-minute video build showcases, as well as even live streams. Now, this is something I didn't really get into or take advantage of back then because I was still learning, so I just never saw it as an option. But yes, Nogo22 is a clear example of how this form of content creation is super effective when just starting out. He has probably had the fastest growing channel in the Deepwoken creator space as of recently. It's honestly amazing to see, especially since I used to watch his content when he was a lot smaller and did gank streams back in the day. So if you are a regular viewer of mine and you are looking to get into content creation, whether that be Deepwoken or even games I actively play currently like Arcane Odyssey, then I suggest you try out some of these things, whether that be for fun, for money, or just as a hobby. So what do you do when things just don't work out? Now, if you do come back to this video and you see yourself trying the things I told you and finding that none of it's working, I suggest also doing your own research on your own time. Oftentimes, other creators will do things in their videos intentionally or not and not notice what made them popular. I am a prime example of this. I too have recently watched back on some of my most successful videos and dissected them to truly understand what I did to make that video popular. From my own research, I've noticed that I've subconsciously taken advantage of trends, or maybe that at the time I actually made a well sought after video without knowing. YouTube and content creation really is just luck if you're going into it blindly, but if you take it apart, what makes a well-performing video good, you'll find yourself to grow as a content creator, whether that be up to you here in your mind or right here in your wallet. Now, I also want to give a special thanks to those who helped me without knowing they helped me. Now, I really don't like to publicly thank people or acknowledge people in general on my channel, but I feel like I've changed a ton and I really don't care for people's opinions. So I want to thank Agamatsu for being a goal I wanted to surpass. I still do, by the way, Agamatsu, so you better watch out, buddy. I wanted to also thank Anonymous, another creator that I strive to be like. I won't state their name because they just don't want to be known, as well as Raguzer and Arch for making a game where I can create core memories on, as well as content. Now, if you too are feeling inspired by like this video to make content, then I suggest you do. Leave down in the comments below, say what you want to do, what you want to try to achieve, and your goals in YouTube content creation. Because just like you, I also started as a viewer.